Well, Gloria, I'm joined here by Yasmin Cheng from the Channel 5 The 5 Show. Yes, thanks for joining us today. Most of the time, you're the one interviewing people. You're in the spotlight today.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
Wow, okay, so we have got everyone here, including the Muttons. The Muttons were super stoked about SEA Games coming up in June. How are you feeling about it?
I'm really excited as well. I think this event is going to bring Singaporeans all together. So go Team Singapore!
You heard her. Well, okay, talking about Team Singapore, are there any particular sports or athletes you're going to be catching live at the SEA Games?
Ooh, I think I'm going to try support all, but in particular, I'm looking forward to seeing Joseph Schooling for swimming because A, he is quite hot, and B, he's the man to look out for, I think. So you go!
In fact, we were just talking to Joseph Schooling, so... Oh, it's Anlai! Hello, Anlai! Hello! How are you? I'm doing very good. Thanks for joining us. That's right. Last time I met Anlai, we were on the news. Well, thank you for joining us, Anlai.
Oh, my pleasure.
I was just asking, yes, what sports are you going to be supporting?
Oh, well, okay. I mean, I know in the water, for example, water polo and swimming, we're going to do pretty well. We've got Amanda Lim, we've got Joseph Schooling, we've got our water polo boys. But while we're talking about balls, our footballers, I think we've got some hope for them because they have, we want them to get, like, maybe a silver.
There we go, Team Singapore. You go. Okay, let us try that again. 1, 2, 3.
You can do it!
Ah!
That was just yes. I'm like, what were you doing?
I don't know what was to do.
No.
Do it.
Good, you can do it.
Oh, okay.
Let's try that again.
I really didn't want to destroy the mic.
Okay, we're gonna keep the levels down. We're not gonna destroy the mic. We're gonna move on because if you want to join Yaz to go and watch swimming, or you want to join Anlai and watch soccer, you can actually buy tickets right now.
I'll be doing water ballet at the SEA Games. So please watch out for that. And I'll be wearing Speedo. No, well, actually, I'll be hosting the opening and closing ceremony of SEA Games. So I think you should watch that because I'll be doing that.
Alright, look out for Anlai. The new event for the SEA Games is water ballet and Speedos. Thank you very much, guys. Anlai and Yaz, you can join the two of them on The 5 Show. It's a daily topical magazine TV show every weekday, live at 8:30 p.m. Channel 5.
I'm practicing my water ballet.
Goodness gracious, they're really going for it. Look at that.
Your nose is always like this, and then your hands sort of like go like this.
I'm sorry. I apologize for Chuan Lai. Let's go!
We gotta take care of this. I'll settle this off.
And at the same time, I'll be singing a National Day song.
Let the guy do his job. Okay, let's go.
So good. I'm looking forward to Anlai's performance. Well, I was just speaking to some Team Singapore athletes. Hopefully, they can make a biggest impact that they can do as much as this next group of people coming up. Glory, what is that group of people with you now?
Thanks, Josh. Now, the last SEA Games was held in Singapore 22 years ago in 1993, and that was also the year Singapore achieved its best ever showing in the SEA Games, finishing with 50 gold medals, 40 silver and 74 bronze medals. Now, here with me are some of the former athletes from the class of 93, Melanie Martins, as well as Siu Shaw and his daughter, Savannah Siu. Hi, guys, and thank you for coming down to our hangout. Hey, pleasure to be here. Yeah.
Hello. Yes, thank you. And it's so great to be part of the whole celebration now, and also to be here with Savannah. We really had time to come together.
Yeah, awesome. So one of the more memorable medals was won in '93, and that was the women's hockey gold, right? So that remains the only gold medal ever won by Singapore in hockey in both the men's and women's competition. And leading that team was Melanie Martins. So Melanie, tell us what the experience was like.
Well, if we're still talking about it today, and I can remember every moment of it, then obviously really, I think memorable is just an understatement, but it was all the more memorable because no one expected us to win, and it was a 2-year preparation, and we moved from self-doubt to confidence to no matter what anyone else said, we still had that vision of what we wanted to finish. Yeah, you never forget all the experiences, more than just the winning of the gold medal, but all the experiences that led up to it. So awesome, I suppose. Memorable. Yeah, I can't find the words yet, but I can remember every single moment of it.
Okay, so I was told that the day you guys played, you had a lot of support from Singaporeans from the surrounding HDB blocks. Can you tell us that story?
Yeah, sure, because we were training at Delta Sports Complex, and the uncles and aunties who used to do Tai Chi there, the people who stayed in the blocks of flats used to watch us train, and we'd come and train till late hours of the night, 9 p.m., 10 p.m., go back home. Sometimes we'd go off to the hawker center for food. So when we were playing, people were cheering, and they were hanging Singapore flags from the flats that was surrounding Delta. And the thing about Delta is that because it's enclosed, you've got a set of flats on one side, another building on the other side. So when people cheered, the sound just went around the stadium, and it wasn't just the sound, it was the energy. And whilst we were trained not to pay attention to the crowd, this energy just made you want to run faster, tackle harder. I think when I go and watch Singapore play Malaysia recently at the AFC Cup, I felt that same energy. So, if Singaporeans really want to know what it's all about, right, go out and support all the teams at the SEA Games. Then you'll know what it means to belong to a team, belong to a family, what it means to be Singaporean. And that's what I felt on that night. And I feel it every time I'm out at the National Stadium, every time I'm cheering a Singapore team.
Awesome, that's amazing. So would you say that was a really big factor in helping the team create history?
Yeah, of course. It was like they were the 12th man, and more than the 12th man, it was this energy. They just inspired you to be better. I could feel that those people in the stands and in the flats, right, they wanted to be out there on the field, but they couldn't. So they lent their voice, they lent their energy. You could just feel this energy. It was palpable. You can't touch it, you can't feel it, it's not tangible, but you can actually it was an energy that moved you along. So you get caught up in it, and we just played beyond ourselves. And I think Malaysia was so surprised by our intensity. Yeah, yes, 1993, what a year.
What a year. So Singaporeans, come on down and support your team, Singapore athletes. Thank you very much, Melanie.
I got two friends in the background that I brought from 1993. They're over there. Cheer, quick cheer. Yeah, okay, yes. Siu Chin and Don, thank you.
Wow, that's awesome. Thank you, Melanie. And also here with us is a father and daughter team. So this is 1993 SEA Games sailing gold medalist Siu Shaw and his daughter, national sailor Savannah Siu. Now, Shaw, tell us, what was your SEA Games experience like?
Well, incidentally, when Singapore held the 1983 SEA Game, that was my first SEA Game gold medal. And 93, with a different partner, Charles Lim, who just fresh back from UK, and then we worked for 6 months, and then 93 SEA Game we got 470 gold medal. That's my 4th gold medal for the SEA Games. And Savannah won her first SEA Game gold medal in Myanmar. That is in a 420 class. And then of course also Asian Game gold medal also in the 420 class. But at this year she stepped over to the 470 class, my pet event, and she won the selection trial. So now I'm gunning for her for SEA Game this year.
Me too.
Thank you. Clearly a very proud father. Are you really glad that she's following in your footsteps?
Well, at the same time, I'm a little sad because she have to compensate her study, a lot of her study time for the sport. She effectively, for her A-level, including 13, and last year, I think if we add together, she only got 9 months to prepare for the A-level. And she got a World Championship, which she came runner-up. And then the Asian Games, she got a gold. But when she come back, she had 5 weeks for the A-level. So when she cleared the exam, we were so happy for her, but she was crying non-stop until we reached home. Yeah.
Oh wow, my goodness, must be really stressful. But let me just turn my attention to Savannah. You're a sailor just like your father, so how were you inspired by his success?
I think it definitely pushes me to work harder because My dad is like a role model for me, and he has been always there to help like support my sailing career. And he helps me like when I just moved up to the 470. He was always there to like teach me how to work the new boat. And I think like because of that, it really shortened the time taken for me to like do well in the boat. Yeah. So I think without his help, I wouldn't have been able to qualify for the SEA Games like as well as I did. Yeah, so really very thankful because I had a really short time to prepare for 470 before the trials. Yeah, so it was definitely all his years of experience and knowledge that he passed on to me that helped.
Great. So thank you everybody for being here today, and Savannah, all the best to you. Back to you, Josh.
Thank you, Glory. Once again, welcome to the Google Plus Hangout live here from Orchard Road. I'm joined here by some Team Singapore athletes who are going to be competing in the 28th SEA Games this June right here in Singapore. With me now, she's a rising star of the women's table tennis team. It's Isabel Lee. Hi, Isabel.
Hello, hi everyone.
Thanks for joining us on Google Plus. We have another guest, and all the way from Austin, Texas. He's the winner of 7 SEA Games swimming golds. It's Joseph Schooling. Hi, Joseph. Can you hear me? Okay, Joseph.
Hi. Yes, I can hear you.
Ah, there we go. How are you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Thanks for joining us. Isabel has got questions for you. She's got a question or two. Isabel, what are they?
Hi Joseph, what time is it there?
Hi, it's 5:30 in the morning.
Do you have training today?
Yes, I do have one practice later.
Wow. Straight after this, I imagine.
Yeah. So, I got hopping after this.
Straight after this, yes. You've got a bit of a lag time, don't worry about it. Oh, congrats, by the way, on being named the Straits Times Sportsman of the Year just 2 days ago. Well done, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Okay, hang in there for a while. I know it's really early in the morning. First question definitely is, how are the preparations of the SEA Games coming along? It's in 3 months. Isabel.
We're actually wrapping up our efforts in training. We've been actually competing overseas, Taiwan, in 2 weeks' time, in about 2 weeks' time for 1 month centralized training stint. Yeah.
Okay, so is it just you going up, or is the whole of Team Singapore table tennis going up?
It's actually the whole team going out, the men's team and the women's team, all of us. Yeah.
How excited are you for this trip?
Definitely very excited. Looking forward to some good training, good food.
Some recre time on the side as well?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well, I heard that you've taken a gap year just to train. Tell us about that.
I think I've enjoyed myself training full time, just focusing on training, competing, because we've been traveling a lot, so it isn't realistic for me to do both at the same time right now. Yeah.
I think that's very brave. She was just telling me about how every day she's training twice a day, right? And then even more than that, good luck with that. And of course, over to you, the man in the US. We haven't forgotten you yet. How is the preparation for the games going? Joseph.
Yeah, it's going well. You know, I'm preparing for NCAA's right now. That's my national college meet. It's in 19 days. But, you know, leading up to it, we've been doing a lot of weights, a lot more aerobic-based things in the water. And you know, right now I feel a lot faster, a lot stronger than I have before. So you know, hopefully after the NCAA's, I'm going to turn my attention to the SEA Games. And then you know, hopefully I can produce some results and have a great meet. I'm excited. Yeah.
All right, yeah. That's the way, man. We're looking forward to seeing you in the pool. And of course, the next question would be, what are the goals that you set for yourself this coming SEA Games, Joseph?
Yeah, you know, I just want to do some best times in the pool. As far as medals go, haven't really thought about it yet, but just personal goals. I just want to start doing some best times again in all my events, and you know, hopefully have the most amazing SEA Games of my career so far in front of a home crowd, which I'm really excited for. And I'm so excited for all the support and how electrifying it's going to be swimming at home.
That's great, Joseph. We're looking forward to seeing that surprise in the pool. How many golds, we don't know, but he's going to show us. And of course, one last question before we go. one of the most important things in sport is not just the athletes, it's the supporters, right? So what do you have to say to all of Singapore? What can they do to support you, Isabel?
SEA Games 2015 and
All right, how about you, Joseph? What message do you have for the rest of Singapore?
I just want to say go Singapore, and just do our best, and thank you for supporting us.
All right, you heard the man, you heard the woman. All the best to you, Joseph. We're looking forward to having you come back to Singapore and join us for the SEA Games. All the best to you, Isabel. Thank you for joining us, athletes. We're going to go right back to the action. Glory, are you there?
I'm here.
Thanks, Josh. And guess who's here? We have the Samuels in the house. Welcome, guys, to the OneTeamSG Rally. Let's hang out. Can you guys give a shout out to our viewers?
What are we supposed to shout? Hey, what's up?
Yay!
Is that a shout?
Yes, that's absolutely great. Thank you. Now, you just performed a couple of tracks on the Songs of the Games album, so including one of the game's theme songs, and it's called Ordinary, and it's composed by this guy called Amin Mashur. Now, how do you feel about the song?
The song, Amir wrote the song about just a little boy from a kampong. It's actually about Fandi Ahmad and his life story. So it journeys through his troubled childhood, not having the best, the easiest life when he was young, and how he made it big, and how now he's sort of given it back to the community again. So the song sort of charts that journey, and it's a beautiful song. It's such an honor to sing it. How do you all feel?
I guess for us, it's such a nice feeling to be able to be part of the SEA Games, like any part of it. And honestly, the song, when you first heard it, it's so nice because it's not just about we will win the SEA Games. That's, I think, not what they're trying to say with the whole album. It's about the heart and the passion behind it. Yeah, humanity, and I think that's the best part about the song.
Cool. How do you feel about the song, Sandra?
I think what's special about this song is that it's a lot of storytelling compared to the rest of the songs in the album. The rest of the songs are great for sure. They're very motivating, but specifically for this song, it's really about a story, and it speaks straight to the heart. So I think that's wonderful.
Cool, John?
I really like the short film. Have you seen it? It's amazing. So, yeah, I cried. Ben cried on my shoulder. Yeah. So, yeah. The girls were like, "What's going on, guys? What's going on?" Great short film. Yeah, that's a really great short film. So if you haven't seen it, you gotta check it out. Yeah.
Okay, so viewers out there, check out the short film. What's it called again?
Ordinary.
Ordinary. Okay, so Ben and Narelle, both of you were former national swimmers. What can you relate to the competition experience, and do you have any leads?
It's one of the organizing committee, sort of the people behind it, because they were also athletes, and seeing some of our classmates competing in the SEA Games and being in the same music video as them, it's kind of weird. But it's also nice because, we do get to represent Singapore in a way again, although we weren't that great back then. But now it's a different thing, so it's nice. How do you?
I know. I'm so proud to just see them around it. After a while, you kind of get used to it. You see your friends on Milo tins, they're on mascot ads, and after a while, you're like, yeah, I know these kids. So finally, it's SEA Games, and I can't believe that we get to be a part of it too. So I would be so I can't wait to go and watch them, to see them on TV, and I'm the kid at home who sits on the couch, and go like, yes, I know this person. Yes, my friend.
Milo van. I can't wait for the Milo van.
Milo van. Milo van is the best thing.
We're done with this. We're going to the Milo van.
The Milo van is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, and is there any sport that you guys are supporting individually?
Is it Shui or Shuzi? Shuzi.
Was it yoga, Sandra? No, yeah.
Yoga's not a sport.
Yeah. Actually.
No.
Actually, okay.
Yoga's the way of life.
Hello. I think we're being photobombed by Neela, the mascot for the SEA Games. I think, guys. I think Neela wants to take a selfie. So why don't we take a selfie with Neela?
Okay.
Anybody got a phone? Here, take my phone.
Okay, we have a phone.
This is so big.
Neela!
I see this one. It's such a big face.
Okay, we see half your face.
Yeah, here, man. Oh, I'm hit.
Everyone.
You're not.
This does that.
Awesome!
Nice.
Thank you! Thank you very much. Now, I think Josh has people over on his side, so let's head over to Josh right now.
Hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Thanks, Glory. Looks like you're having some fun with the Sam Willows and Neela there. Hi, Neela. Thanks for photobombing us. I'm joined here by some of the members of the public. Just caught them while they were walking by. On Google Hangout, we have someone joining us. It's Shui. Shui, are you there? Google Plus Hangout?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Shui. How are you doing?
Hi, it's great.
I understand you've been watching us for a while. How are things so far?
Oh, it has been so awesome. I wasn't able to make it down to Orchard Road tonight.
It's a bit of a lag, Shui.
I can catch the action from home.
That's great. Shui's tuning in to us right now on Google Plus, by the way. Thanks for joining us on Hangouts. In person, we have someone here. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Eric.
Hi, Eric. What happened? Were you just walking by?
I just happened to walk by and exciting.
I see you had some shopping bags with you as well, doing some major shopping therapy. Well, we have other places where you can shop. I'll tell you about that. But of course, first question is, on a scale of 1 to Neela being the best, how excited are you about the SEA Games coming up in June?
Yeah, very, very excited. Really looking forward to the SEA Games. Yeah.
Okay, so what sport do you think you'll be supporting or watching live at the SEA Games?
It has to be soccer, football. Our much awaited SEA Games goal, football. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you used to play football when you were younger?
Yes, I did. Trying to as well. Yep.
Okay. Was this for a school team or what happened?
It's just for fun.
Well, hey, you don't need to play sports to come and support it. Actually, that's completely fine. Sports, and it's definitely soccer or football, depending on what part of the world you're in. Football. How about for you, Shui? What sports do you think you're going to come and support live?
Right, I'm definitely going to support swimming and table tennis because I think that's where Singapore has the highest chance of getting the goals.
Table tennis, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Ping pong.
Okay, well, we actually had Isabel Lee from the women's team just now. They got a gold last SEA Games. We're hoping they can do that again.
Definitely, of course. Go Singapore.
Alright, Shui. Next question is, some sports fans do really, really crazy things to support their team. Some of them wear their team's colors, which will be red and white. Some of them wear their lucky underwear. That's fine too. Some of them paint their faces red. So the question is, Eric, what are you going to do to show your support to Singapore?
Well, I guess I'll drop by the merchandise stall to grab some merchandise. Yeah.
Well, thank you for that, Eric. Well, it's right open. You can go over right now. Okay, I know it. Okay, how about for you, Shui?
Right.
What are you going to do?
Going down to the games in red and white, and on the Google Hangout, I just purchased a SEA Games shirt, so I'm wearing that too for the games and showing my support.
Okay, great. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you as well as Eric, who's gone off to go buy his stuff from the merchandise store. To come and support us here at the SEA Games in June. And if you want to get tickets, you can get them right now on the right-hand side of your screen.
Hi, Josh.
Hi, Glory. Let's do this together. On the right-hand side of the screen, you can buy tickets or merchandise. And if you want, you can come on down physically to the store here where Eric's going to. Right outside Neon City is a pop-up store. You can get yourself something like this. Toss it over. There you go.
Neela plushie.
Hey. Say hi to Neela, everybody. Well, this is mini Neela. The big one, you can't bring him home.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the mascot for the SEA Games, by the way. If you don't, yeah.
But you can bring yourself down to Orchard Road if you want to take a selfie with Neela, like the life-size Neela, just like we did with the Sam Willows.
Okay, if Neela's not quite your thing, there are other things there. There are badges, there are pins. So if you're a collector, you're completely settled. For those of you who are always late, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So in any case, come on down, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your grandmother, tell your cousins twice removed. Bring them down. Let's have some fun.
Excellent. So I think we've now come to the end of our hangout. So thank you very, very much for joining us. Don't forget to support your favorite athletes and sports when the SEA Games come around in June. To get your tickets on games2015.com. Do get yours before they're all snapped up.
That's right. Thank you very much, Glory. This is us live from Orchard Road. Stick around because there's still going to be more action right here on Google Plus Hangout. Or if you want, come on down and join us. We're going to have some fun. All right, I'm Josh.
And I'm Glory. And on behalf of the crew, thank you and good evening.
Bye.
Bye.